Hey everybody, sorry about that. It looks like I couldn't tell until the reading was over that it ate the end of Aquarius. So basically, I'm just going to recap Aquarius real quick, and then we're going to take off with Pisces, who is next. So to recap what just happened with Aquarius, it's telling you that like there may be some fighting or some things going on, some changes that are going on at your work. Hello. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, we recorded these live on Facebook before we went to YouTube. So if you want to follow us and see these live, then if you're watching on YouTube, look down below and there'll be a link to our Facebook there. So anyway, so Aquarius, to wrap up your reading because it ate the end of it, I think you're having some changes that are happening at your work. It could be that your bosses are like, fighting with each other, arguing with each other. Don't take sides. Stay away from it as much as you possibly can. Try and be absent, and you'll be able to capitalize on it. But if you get involved with it right now, there's a possibility for bad things to happen. So if you're put in a position right now where you're told to pick a side, don't. Find a way to get out of it. Like, oh, is that my mom calling me or whatever? Get away from it and let them make this decision today on their own, and then pick what's best for you and go with that after the fact. Okay, so now let's start. What time is it? 1:32. So let's start at 1:35. 1:35. Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, how you doing? What's up, water signs? We've been having some really crazy energy that's going on. We've got Venus doing the retrograde thing. Last night was the Aries full moon. You know, Aries is a fire sign. What happens whenever you apply fire to water? It boils, right? So don't get burned. This is a time for everybody to really look at, as a water sign, look at which direction we're swimming in, which direction is the flow going. And as water signs, we are made and designed to go with the flow. We're made and designed to follow that, whatever it is, and make the best of it. That's our blessing and our curse as Pisces. So we're about to get into the Pisces reading right now. Hi, Tony. We're about to get into this and make it happen. See what's going on for our Pisces right now. Remember, these are done live on Facebook, and then they are uploaded onto YouTube. That's why you YouTubers generally don't see these until later on in the evening, because I finish them all on Facebook first, and then I download them and then re-upload them into YouTube. So let's check it out, Pisces. Make sure that we have an opportunity for all the cards to be in the position that they need to be in, upright or right side up or right side down, however that's going to be. Let's see what we've got. And I think we may do one more flip after this one, and we may be ready to go. All right, Pisces. What are we coming out of right now, Pisces? Oh, having to let go of something from the past. It's a harmonious thing, and it sucks that we're having to let go of it, but we're going to have to release it a little bit and let it fly on its own and see what happens. A lot of the times, like right now, here's another one. Right now, since Venus is in retrograde and we're on a Mars day, Tuesday, which it's Mars, but it's also Archangel Michael. So we do have some respite in that, but it's a war planet, and this is a time whenever Venus is in retrograde, so man's is more manly and women is more manly too. So there's going to be some clashes and some headbutting going along, and I'm hoping that you Pisces folks will just keep swimming. Let's see what we are. Where are we today? Okay, so we have a new start possible, but it's not happening right now, or it's on hold somehow. Also, this could mean a lot of things. It could mean can mean the loss of a child or a loss of a pregnancy. It can mean the beginning of something that starts later on. It could also mean that you're having ego issues. Pisces, we do tend to do that a bit. Whether we have a bad outlook or a good outlook on ourselves, we tend to project that everywhere else and externalize it. Let's try to not do that today. Where should we be right now? Where should Pisces be right now in their head and in their heart and in their spirit in order for us to continue on this path of evolvement? Right here, this decision. I wonder if that's one of those choice made kind of things. Let's pull our cards and see. Let's see if we don't get some explanation here by the end. We'll come back and pull another card and and maybe pull the book. Okay. So where are we right now for love, Pisces? Where's love? What's going on? Oh, hello. That's a good sign for love. Where are we for money? Money, money, money. Oh, that's good. I mean, we're making money with our spouse person. That's good. New enterprise and distinctions coming along. Someone that we know is going through a serious breakup. They may even be looking at our relationships because our relationship has been going longer than theirs if you're Pisces who's with someone. And so this is in the position of other people. They're having breakups. So you may end up having to reach out to or help someone who's going through that. Let's see. Let's pull our strip. What have we got here in a strip? Cleaning things up, getting things going. Another upside down 2. Collecting things from the past. Money being tight. Movement being slow. But in the end, good banking, good money. Let's see, Hierophant, upside down Temple. Wow, look at these just major arcana is just flopping out right here in this row here. Oh my gosh, 4 in a row. And then gift from God. Well, that's interesting. Let's put these here for now. 5, 6. I think we're good. This is interesting. Something new, dream come true, getting rid of this person. Okay. Wow. So let's read through these, and I think this will become clear. We have to let go of the past. We are having a slowdown, and we're not moving as fast as we could be because we still haven't made the decision properly to cut this person away. We did make the decision, but we haven't made the action to enforce it. In love, we have this is really good. This is our King of Wands. This is our Cucullin card. This is our the King who is a great warrior king, but also is kind. Who also, this is my favorite tarot card. He also represents somebody who may have a lot of, maybe seen a lot, or maybe seen a lot as somebody who works and helps, and somebody who it's kind of like the person that everybody looks at, like, I want to be like this person, or this person is like the only person who can help me kind of thing. And this is in your love category. So maybe you're looking at having a relationship with this person, coming together with this person, or your spouse exhibiting the attributes of this person. With money, this is good exchange, good contracts, good things coming in between you and another person of the opposite sex. Good ideas and stuff going back and forth between each other, a good solid foundation of things that are based on something that you learned in the past, because 2 is also a reunion and reconciliation. So you may be reunioning or reconciling with this person, or you could be reunion or reconciling or making a new start with this person, or fixing things that take off. Other people that are involved in your life right now, you're seeing people go through breakups and stuff like that. So you're seeing people go through breakups. We're seeing people go through, what do you call it? Career changes. You're seeing people go through health changes. Again, with this 2 and the upside, we're still not reconciling this past thing. But we are now starting to, I mean, we're making the decision to, but we haven't put the effort into it yet. We're still looking back going, what can I pick up? What can I save from this to move forward with? And that's causing us to not be making money off of it right now, or not be in the place we want to be financially right now, because we haven't cut away this other stuff that we should have. Not that we haven't already decided that that's the best idea, not that we don't believe that that's probably best for us, but Pisces, you know how we are. I'm just going to come at you real with that. You know how we are. And it's slowing down the movement. It's slowing down our creativity. It's slowing down it's probably even slowing down our love life. But in the end, the reason that we're having such a hard time making this decision and cutting it away is because we know that in the end, it can be good. It could be and I'm not even sure if this isn't you cutting away like a relationship. This isn't asking you to like break up with your partner. This isn't telling you that that it's your marriage that's causing these problems, or your relationship, or your dating status. It's not that. That is not what's causing the problem. The problem is something that has to do with your business that you're not letting go of, or that you've let go of, or you believe you may believe like, look, I had this like, I don't know, say you're a baseball player. I'm grasping here, but say you're a baseball player, or you have a baseball team. Well, your pitcher is really bad, but they're a friend of yours, and so and you came into the league together. You've been working together all this time, but the pitcher's got to go. You don't want to do it. You're like, what am I going to do? But you're going to have to, and you know that it's probably the best thing to let them go. You know they're a great pitcher, probably the best pitcher that your team could ever have, but you can't play games when your pitcher doesn't show up, so you're going to have to do something. And you haven't, so it's slowing you down. You know you probably have the best team in the league, kind of, but and that it could be really prosperous, but still you can't, no matter what is right or true, you can't change what people do. So whoever this person is, whether it's you that's doing it, or whether it's you not making a decision to cut this kind of thing out, or this kind of activity out, where you continually wait and give people so many chances that it screws you, you have to stop. Enough chances are enough chances. If they wanted to be with you, or if they wanted to be in your group, or if they wanted to be in your band, or in your whatever, they would be here and they would be doing it. But they have other things, and you can't fix their life for them. They have to fix it themselves. So others' mistakes may be really pissing you off right now, making your blood boil. We're also dealing with that whole thing that I told you. Fire makes this is a Gemini card, and then here's your blood boil thing. So maybe you're having you had been having work problems with this Gemini, and you just like, you're so pissed off about it that you haven't been able to let go of it. It's telling you to not be pushy with this person, to just let it go. Embody the Emperor's traits. I mean, like, even females can do that right now. Venus is in retrograde. You can be more manly. You can invoke these traits in yourself. Excuse me. But our problem right now is we're being weak, and it's not like the indecision is making our weakness. We've made this decision. We just haven't acted on it. So now we're being given the energy and the wherewithal to act on it. There'll be a replacement pitcher, or maybe you kicked your pitcher out and they're like, damn, I have to get my shit straight. And so then they come back and they pitch a freaking no-hitter. It's great, right? It's good stuff. So let's push all this back right now and look through these real quick, because I'm trying to keep everybody down to like below 15 minutes. I started out saying below 10, but now we're at 14:21, and we started at 1:35. So let's go through this strip real quick, okay? We need to cut away the clutter. We need to become more sharp. We need to study up on what it is that we're doing, and get a plan for the future. We need to our way can be cleared for us by this, and we need to do it. Clear the clutter out, clean things up, get reorganized, clean out your desk, whatever it is that you need to do. fix things up, make things more in line for what you need to be doing. Stop this cycle. And I'm so glad this card is in the upside down position, because it means that this cycle of being stabbed in the back and just having other people ruin your shit over and over again after you worked so hard and you've gone through all this, and then blah, they screw you over. And they don't even think about it, right? It's just a thing. Like, maybe they feel guilty about it later, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't change what happened. So now you're in a position with this card upside down for that to stop. And that's going to have to come from your decision to stop, because you know the source of it. Okay, you have to cut off from the source. Then at that point, you'll have the way cleared for enterprise and distinction and starting things new. That'll be great. That's everything new. It could even be the start of if you're single, it could be the start of a new love affair. Maybe you're having to cut away the past of being hurt by somebody else or being whatever. But I just don't see you being able to help the person that you've had to cut away. I do see you coming into more of a harmonious thing with money, but you're not going to be making enough in the very beginning to be able to give anybody any handouts or to be able to stray from your budget. You're just going to have to keep working. And that's good though. I mean, like this 8, it's really showing. 8s are like when an 8 shows up in a reading, especially look, here's another 8 and it's upside down. It's upside down. So it's just telling you that you really haven't been working on this, and you need to put more effort into it, whatever it is that has been thwarted by this person or this person. Let's see, and there is you moving away. There's a break in the relationship. It's going to be out of there if they don't fix it, and if they do, it's going to be a break in the relationship, in that the power level will shift. So that's very interesting. And then you're not going to be depressed about this stuff anymore. It's like you're gonna move forward from it. You're being protected. Even your heart's kind of being protected. It's just not even hurting as much as it should with what you've done. You're not hitting that depressed low again like you were. With this in the upside down position right here, and with it being underneath this, I think that it's basically meaning that you're not going to be sitting there waiting for your ship to come in anymore. You're not sitting there waiting for things to turn around. You're looking at the whole landscape of what's around you and what's behind you, and you're not turning your back on it like this guy is. Here's an opportunity. Things that you used to lay in bed and worry about, things that you thought were going to be bad, but they're really not. It's a 4. It's a fruit of time. There's an opportunity that's coming out of this that you've been through. Information coming in about you making money from the past, or something being relived or reworked or happening again from the past. This is showing you that whatever you thought was going to be dead didn't die. So either you're going to replace your picture, or your picture's going to get their shit together, and this isn't going to die the way that you thought it would. The world will be righted and right side up, and you will get your wish. You'll get your wish, no matter who the picture is. Does that make sense? Okay. So Pisces, that's you for today. With this crazy Mars day of the first day after the Aries full moon, and in the beginning of this Venus retrograde. So I hope that worked out for you. I hope you guys got the information that you needed. And we're going to start Scorpio now at, what is that? Is that 1836? Hello, Scorpios. How we doing? Ready for some, what's this out here? That doesn't go with your reading. That goes with Pisces. That's who was right before you. So what's up, Scorpios? You having some Scorpioness out there today? It's fire sign. Was a fire sign full moon last night, Aries full moon. We have Venus in retrograde. I know for you, those of you who are watching this whole thing, I'm sorry, but I'm having to go through everyone's reading, and everybody needs to be told. If you're watching this on YouTube, this was recorded live this morning. On Facebook, we do them live every day. So if you want to follow us and see them live and participate in the little side panel thing that you can't see right now because you're watching on YouTube, then go down below and click on the link below, and it'll take you to the magic shop where you can follow us, and then you'll get messages when these come out or when we go live. All right, Scorpio. Where's Scorpio coming out of right now? Oh, yeah. So you're coming out of thinking about work or something that you've worked on for a long time, something that really means a lot to you, that's having a cyclical re-beginning. It's a 10. So this is you doing good. Let's see what's your where you at today. Ooh, getting the opportunity to cut away some old BS and start new. That's good. That's really, really good. Shaking off them devil energies. That's good. Let's see what we got here. Should you be? Should be making a decision about money, making some money, should be making some money decisions. Let's see, some career decisions. Where are you in love right now? Where's Scorpio with love right now? Oh, wish come true. Yay. So yours aren't going to be like they were in the past. They'll be changing up. So get ready with money. Money coming to the end of the cycle where coming out of a bad cycle, but you could go right back into the cycle again and end up right back here again if you don't make some changes to what's if you don't cut away. Because look, here's your one. Here's your cyclical re-beginning. So you can begin again. You can cut away this old stuff, but you're going to have to cut away things. And to me, I think that means superfluous spending is ruining you. It's ruining you. You're going to be able to work this out, though. Your partner, if you're single, you'll get your wish, and you'll be able to go out with somebody that you've been liking on or want to get. The answer will be yes. If you've been trying to fix a relationship about these issues, then the answer is yes. It will work itself out. The money situation, however, whatever this issue was that you had that you were wishing would work out, you're going to have to hold true to it. You're going to have to keep pressing it and make sure that you do it. Otherwise, you'll go right back into the same cycle again that we were in before. Okay, so let's see. Other people involved in this situation. Ooh, that was a pretty clean break. Other people involved in the situation are coming out of depression. They're getting better. So I guess if they were mad at you about having to cut back the spending, or if they were mad at you about whatever it was y'all were arguing about, these other people are coming out of this depression about it, or coming out of being sad or being messed up about the fighting that you had. So that's good too. That's people getting over it. This is looking really good in the end. Happiness for all involved, the family and everything, new start. Let's see. Let's pull out your strip. Okay. Moving slowly, but it's brand new. We've been really worried about it, but you're going to lead by example, taking the leadership position. You're no longer fooling around about it. You do have the sun in your reading, even though it's upside down. It means that right now you're not going to get what you want in the way that you think you want it, but it's still going to be something good, and it's still coming up, but there's going to have to be change. Something old about it is going to have to end. The old way is going to have to end. This emperor being unseated or being upside down is very telling, and very like whoever it was that was in the relationship, because remember now we're in Venus retrograde. So that means that man's is more manly and women's is more manly too, because the influence of Venus really in the female aspect really isn't there right now, or it's the opposite. Do you understand? It's the opposite of being there. Might be either not there at all, or it could be fiercely male. So you look for more aggressive females, and less men accepting or working with their feminine side. And so this could mean female. So I'm thinking that whoever was in the lead in the relationship, the one who had been the one who was causing, I guess, the issues with this, and y'all fought about it. Now you're taking the lead position, and you're not going to be fooled anymore by it. And so now they're having to come to terms with it, and being unseated. That change is going to have to be made. The power in the relationship is going to have to shift, and you're going to have to stop being at home so much. You're going to have to get back into the workforce, and it will really help you in your relationship. You'll get new contracts, you'll get new business, you'll reconcile your relationship. It'll go back to how it was whenever you guys were younger. If you're in a long-term relationship, if you're in a short-term relationship, that power just shifted. So you have the opportunity to make some goals and stuff, and you need to make sure that you don't overspend. If you're getting with a new person and y'all if you have a new person and y'all are about to buy a house, don't buy the most expensive freaking house you could buy. Just don't, because it's going to cause you guys to have more trouble. Like, don't spend so much if you want to stay with this new person. is somebody who's going to not be into spending that much. They're going to be more into saving. They're not going to be as rich or have as much money. If you're talking about a new person, you'll be getting, it's not a lot of information. You don't know this person very well, this new person that we're talking about. You're going to get information about them that you may not like so much, but the world is in your hands. The decision in all of this is in your hands. If you're a female, especially, and right now we have this Empress energy right here. Okay. And that's completely focused, and that's really in getting your ass in gear and taking control of your life. And that's a good thing. It's really strong. So, yeah, you're just going to have to watch out, because watch out for the lazy, because that's there. The lazies are there. The procrastination is there. The tendency to let someone else be handling your money and stuff like that is there. This person who has bad ideas and moves in quickly and has ideas about what they think you should do with your money, don't listen to them. Don't listen to that younger person. They don't know what they're talking about. Make your decisions based on this. And I also think that you should postpone anything that you have that's like a trip coming up, where you travel by water or go somewhere that's near water. You can't afford it. You shouldn't go. You need to be working instead. And things are going a little bit more slowly, but your star will shine. Your star will shine if you stop spending so much money on partying and there's or superfluous things. You have to stop that and just be patient with it, because you are going to get help. It's happening. It's just not moving real fast because you've had bad judgment in the past. But you have the opportunity to clear this away. The other water cards had this as well. Other water signs had this as well. So that's your reading for today, Scorpio. Great job. Let's see, where are we right now? We're at 26:58, so 27. So at 27, we're going to start Cancer. What's up, Cancer? We're just kind of blazing through the water signs right now. Seeing how things are going for everybody, because today is Tuesday. It's a Mars day. The energy right now, Cancer, for you guys, remember what Mars symbolizes, and remember that fire boils water. So don't get burned and don't burn somebody else. So let's see how this goes, Cancer. How is it going? Cancer, what's in the house? Oh man, so I have some really close people to me, like my mama, who's like, she's passed away now, but I'll tell you what, she's a Cancer. She's probably like my favorite person who gave like the best advice in the whole wide world. She's like the best cook in the whole wide world, best hugs in the whole wide world. Cancer. And I have this crazy friend of mine named Bear. He's a Cancer. He's just great hugs. Loves you to death, would step in front of a bullet for you. Crazy. I love you, Bear, if you're watching. Wherever you are. I think Bear's moved off to Louisiana now, I believe. So, and I have another Cancer in my life that I'm really fond of, who's possibly moving to Louisiana too. So there's definitely going to be movement in the Cancer cards here. Let's see what they say. They're shifting pretty steady now, looking like clearing out some things. See what we got. What's Cancer coming out of right now? Bad judgment. So bad judgment is affecting you right now. Where are you today, Cancer? You're going to be able to break away from what caused this bad judgment caused you. Yes, it looks like you are. Here's some Gemini energy for you, shining strong, shining good through right here. Opportunity of a new job, opportunity of working with somebody who's got really strong male energy, really strong Gemini energy, and banking, money, those kinds of pursuits, materialistic pursuits. Those are looking good for you today on this crazy ass Tuesday and Venus retrograde. Let's see, where should you be right now? And in order for your karmic stuff to be good. Okay, so you should be not being pushy right now, and you should be starting to have movement. Even if you can't do things physically right now, you should be doing them mentally and getting prepared and making plans, because there's good strong energy. Like if you're whatever it is that you're about to do, there's going to be something really good on the other end of it for you. Let's look here at love. Show some love. What's going on with the love category for Cancer? Okay, so Something that you thought was going to be cut away isn't. There's birth, there's rebirth, there's still change, serious change. So let's see, where are we with money? Ooh, starting something new with money, something more creative, something that you love to do, something that'll be good for you. Coming in with money, starting of something new, beginning something. If you don't make these money choices, they're going to make themselves. You need to reconcile the past. You need to reunion. You need to come together with what you've learned in the past, and maybe this is what's, because it's like birth right here, birth, money, birth, or rebirth, or something with love here. So this definitely could mean that for you. Let's see. Let's pull out the strip. See what we got. Definitely movement in that, from your house or out of I think some turmoil or some kind of drama or something where you live. But you're definitely getting better. Your money's going to be getting better. Your health is going to be getting better. But you're not going to have a lot of fast action movement in what's going on. You are still under some false impressions. You need to you're holding yourself up by not seeing what's really real around you. You also have some issues with a male figure, maybe a father figure in your life, or somebody who's really stern and maybe mean, a mean person to you, like a cruel person in your life right now. Somebody being cruel to you who's older, who's a father figure, somebody's being an ass, a complete ass. There's a woman who's involved with this guy who's a complete ass, who cheats. She cheats, she lies, she tells things behind his back and probably behind yours. It's an older person, and I don't know if you're having problems with this or not, but this is somebody who scams money from you. And this is somebody who's not honest. It's a dishonest person who scams money from you and cheats on you or cheats on the person that they're with, does bad things like wastes money. Like if y'all might be all like, like say if it's your roommate, for example, or say you've got these people that you're living with, or even if it's your parents, it could be your mom and dad. Like your dad's an asshole, so your mom's cheating on him, or your dad's an asshole, so and he's hateful and cruel, so your mom makes bad decisions that piss him off even worse, and she spends his money on shit she shouldn't be spending it on. And that could be you guys. This could be you and the relationship, Cancer. This could be what you're doing. But it feels like it's not. It feels like people that you know. And maybe she's not working. She could be, she should be, but she's not. Then there's information for you about money that you know how to make, that you could be making, information coming in about money, information about things that are going to be starting later in the year. But you're going to have to, I think she may take your money. You need to look out. See? Okay. You're going to have to do some cleaning, clean things out, clear the air. Become more sharp, because you're gonna end up with this situation right here. You're gonna end up here at night worried about what the hell's going on, and you're gonna end up being the person who cleans up everything and does everything. You're gonna be the one who's the maker of all of that stuff. You're not gonna have the opportunity. The decisions aren't gonna be there for you to make. You're not gonna like it whenever this information comes in. You've got they're going to spend a lot of time talking about it and not really doing anything about it. You're going to be the one who has to do something about it. And this is showing also like you need to find a more spiritual side. Your world is about to be upside down here pretty quick. So you're going to have to, and there's not going to be a lot of information and things coming in to help you. You're going to be separated from everybody and everything. So it's going to be really, and this is you like maybe with your siblings or being indoctrinated into kind of some fraternity or some group or whatever. But there's injustice when it comes to that, and heartbreak when it comes to that. There's unemployment when it comes to that, and not having any money. But there's a new way that you could start something. There's something else that you can do. And it's going to have to come from that. You're going to have to say no to something, and it's probably going to be to this lady. It's probably going to have to be to this lady. And then you'll start something new with some friends, and it'll be better than you thought. But you're still not embracing everything that you know how to do, or that you should be doing. Something's going on with that. You need to be living by example. You need to be leading by example. Going out less, doing less, saving your money, because this working, you're about to not be working like you thought you would. It's about this decision again, and things not being balanced, and a man being mad, and then this woman, and then this is not good. Okay, you're being offered something right now that you shouldn't take. It's going to mess up everything for you. You're going to have to start this, and you're going to have to learn from the past. It's not looking good. I mean, eventually you're going to find success like afterward, but it's going to take you a while. And like all of these, everything's just in the wrong position right now for this to happen. Like, hello. You need to take on this emperor position. You need to rule your own life. You need to be like on your own. You need to be, you have too many people, too many things, and it feels like family things, or maybe you don't have any family. I think that right now, today, Cancer, the thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to focus on making your own plans and moving ahead with your own plans, and where you're going to bank, how you can be the one who's in control of your own money and your own life and your own destiny, the one who has it in their own hand. And I think that you should use the energy that's right now, that's going around everybody right now, the daily energy, as well as the energy from your sign right now, to break away from that. You really need to get out on your own and have your own. You need your own. Does that make sense? You're going to have to do that if you want things to work. And if you're in a relationship, the relationship is probably one-sided. So you need to work on that if you want to keep it. And if you don't want to keep it, you need to break away from it, because it's only going to end up hurting you in the end, in the long run, if it's not what you really want. If you're not feeling all of those warm, bubbly feelings of lust and desire for your man or your woman, then you need to be out of it, because you're not a sibling to them. Does that make sense? You need to like get your own. You deserve it. You've worked enough for it. You've suffered enough for it. Get your own. Okay, so where are we at? Virgo at 38:27. All right, Virgos. We got Virgos in the house. How y'all doing today? We're doing pretty good right now, moving through these readings where we've had some technical difficulties today shooting. As you know, if you're watching on YouTube, we shoot these on Facebook every morning live, and then I upload them later to YouTube. So if you want to see them live when they come out, click the link below and follow us on Facebook, and you'll get notifications. All right, so how we doing, Virgo? Doing all right? Y'all had some interesting readings last time. Let's see what we got going on. Where's Virgo coming out of right now? Waiting on some information. Where is Virgo today? Got the whole world in your hand, just waiting to see your ship come in, ready to learn from the past and move forward. Where should Virgo be today? Balancing, handling your stuff, having some retrospect, looking back and seeing, bless you, looking back and seeing what works and what doesn't work, learning by your past experience, and judging pretty well by what I see here. How's your love life looking? the things that you love, not just the people, the things that you love. What's up with Virgo's love today? Ooh, Virgo. Are we being lazy in love? Are we putting things off? Are we making the other people do all the work in the relationship? And I don't mean work like punching the time clock, but it could be. But this is showing like not too good in the relationship right now. What's money like? No choices right now in money. So kind of retrospective about what you did to get yourself there in this position. What about others that are involved with you right now? What do we got for others? Other people are no longer waiting. They're not waiting for what's going on anymore. They're not being pushy, but they're not waiting on what's happening to pan out. Let's see if we can get this strip, this esoteric strip, and pull it out. What do we got for our esoteric guidance? Making decisions, decision making being slow, injustice, healing. Uh-oh, something happened. I bet this has to do with this injustice card. Swords, re-beginning that, no movement. Again with the same thing. Okay, so you do have the opportunity, something new's coming. But here's the thing. You've slowed down on making this decision that you needed to make. You didn't really have one, I guess, to make. Now it's kind of what it's saying whenever it comes to money. Whenever it comes to love, you've been kind of lazy. You're being lazy in the relationship. You're not dealing with your own money. You're not getting your own. You need to have your own life, and so does the person that you're with, in order for you to come together and benefit from being together with one another, Virgo. And so with the other people that are in your life right now, they're not being pushy about it, but they are not going to wait anymore. If you're being lazy and you're not getting on it, or you're not committing to the relationship, or you're not doing whatever, or maybe it's someone not committing to you and that's coming to an end because you're tired of it or they're tired of it. Not making your choices, not working out. Here's some not making choice activity right here that leads to injustice. Someone has been sick too and they're getting over it, but there's still a big fight or something that happens whenever someone gives you some information that you don't want. So you're going to get some bad information. Don't shoot the messenger. Really don't. It's bad news, but in the long run, you're going to have to do it because you're starting the same damn cycle over again of getting stabbed in the back, and you haven't made the changes that you need to make. So you're just going to end up here again with all these swords sticking out your back, okay, if you don't change right now. You're not moving forward, okay? So that's causing this disruption. You're not going to be able to get this happy outcome where you and your significant other are just happy and the world's in a wonderful place and all your family and your business and everything is good. See, it's a cyclical re-beginning of bad. What? Please log in to